the feminine that calls him forward. A woman does not chase. She does not convince. She does not grasp. The right masculine does not come to the one who demands him. He is drawn to the one who embodies her essence fully, without force, without effort, simply by who she is. Softness is not weakness, it is power. You have been told to be strong, to be independent, to never need a man. And yet, deep in your body, there is a knowing, a longing, not to be owned, but to be held, not to be controlled, but to be claimed. Your softness is not weakness, it is the doorway, the invitation. The feminine is not forced, it is felt. Slow down, let him feel you. The right masculine cannot feel a woman who is rushing through life. He cannot be drawn to a presence that is disconnected from itself. If you want to call him forward, you must slow down. Right now, breathe. Sink into your body. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw soften. You do not need to run. You do not need to chase. The woman who slows down is the woman he cannot ignore. Stop leading. Start inviting. You do not need to prove yourself to a man who is truly meant to hold you. The right masculine is not drawn to competition. He is drawn to the one who invites him forward. If you lead, if you plan, if you decide every move, you will only attract men who need to be led. Instead, trust. Trust that your presence is enough. Trust that the right man will feel your energy before you even speak. Trust that when you surrender, you create space for him to rise. Open, but only to the one who has earned it. Your feminine energy is not a performance. It is not a mask. And it is not for every man who simply stands before you. Be selective. Be discerning. Do not test him with games. Test him with truth. Show him the real you and see if he steadies in your storms. Let your softness be real, but let your standards be sharp. A man of depth does not want an easy conquest. He wants a woman whose energy demands he rise into his highest self. Surrender is not given, it is drawn out of you. You have been taught that to let go is to lose, that if you soften, you will be taken advantage of. But a woman in true surrender is not weak. She is untouchable by the weak, because she only surrenders to the one she trusts to hold her. This is your final lesson. Surrender is not something you give. It is something that is drawn out of you by the right presence. You do not chase him. You do not prove yourself to him. You become the kind of woman that he cannot ignore. The feminine does not reach. She does not force. She does not demand. She simply is. And in her being, She calls the right masculine into her space without a single word. Sink into your body. Let the world feel you. The right man will know.